I'm gonna show you how to assemble Ikea Leirvik double bed. That's the one here. Let's do it. And this is what you're getting with this bed. One big box, bed slats, two side panels and a mid-beam.
And in the box you're gonna have headboard, which is gonna be two parts, legs. This is the second part of the headboard. They're gonna be joined together, and a footboard. Instruction manual, legs, covers for the legs, and the tops for the headboard and footboard. And we can start to connect the legs with the headboard and the footboard. So just two holes, gonna match, just slide it in. See, that's how it goes. Just slide the second one as well. We're gonna have four legs, so four legs, you see there is two parts. This is gonna be at the back and this is the connecting part, so just slide it in and match the holes. Then we're gonna have 8 screws with a bigger head and one smaller head. We're gonna use the bigger head ones, so we're gonna have 8 of these, and on each leg is gonna be 2 screws. So 2 screws gonna connect each leg with the headboard and the footboard. Just place it in. There is this small plastic stopper which is not gonna let you go deeper. Go exactly as it is in the instructions. So just push that stopper under the screw and screw it till you can. If you go deeper or you go higher, you're gonna have a hard time to connect the side panels with the footboard and the headboard. So just go exactly till the stopper lets you. If you're gonna go too high, you're still gonna be fine. You're just gonna have a lot of time. You're just gonna have a lot of work when you're gonna secure the headboard with the side panel or the footboard with the side panel, because there is gonna be quite hard access. So go exactly till that stopper. This is the last one. 2 screws again connecting the leg, and secure the screws till the stopper. This is the last one, just like that. This is the bottom legs. There is kind of cover for the legs and the bottom part, so you got 2 parts on each leg. Just place it in and put the stopper in. It's a good thing they put the plastic legs at the bottom, because you're not gonna scratch your wooden floors, or you can slide it easier on a carpet as well. And it looks quite nice. It has those 2 parts, so it's kind of nice shape at the end of the leg, because the bed is quite simple, so it has a bit of bling bling to it. Okay, this is gonna be the headboard. The headboard have 3 holes, you can see them there. We're gonna connect the top part of the headboard through those holes. So we're gonna position that at the front. The footboard gonna go at the back. For now, we're just gonna leave it on the floor. And we can connect it with the side panels. So position the side panel, and you can find those 2 holes. There's gonna be a long hole at the bottom. It's a bigger opening, so just slide it through that bigger opening. So it's going quite hard, and then you just slide it down, so it's gonna kind of lock the screws in. Exactly the same with the other one, connecting with the headboard. Slide it in and just slide it down. So it's gonna lock the side panels in a position. A footboard, exactly the same. Connect the side panels, slide it in through the bigger opening in the hole, and then just slide it down. Make sure you're in the right position, otherwise you're gonna have a hard time to connect it together when you're gonna secure the screws. So this is the last one, exactly the same. And now is the long part when you're gonna suffer a little bit with those Allen keys, but it's coming in a box. So the long one just for the quick adjustment, and then the shorter part when you want to tighten it up strong. So you see, once I get too close, I use this shorter part just to tighten it up properly. A lot of people, they complain about the squeak on this bed, so make sure you tighten up those screws properly. And over time, possibly, I think that's why they complain, the screws get maybe loose, so just tighten them up again and it should be fine. It's a quite hard access here. You just have those 2 holes, so you have to be patient in this case. It's quite hard to get in there, but make sure they're tied up properly. I think that's the key for this bed, to don't squeak, because there was few comments in my first video assembly. A lot of people, they complained the bed is squeaking. So this is the last side panel connecting with the footboard. Secure the both screws nice and firm. Don't go too crazy, we don't want to break anything, but just when you feel there is enough resistance from the screw, that's where you should be. Okay, this is the top panel headboard. There is a hole on the side of the headboards, one on each side, so that's going to the back side of the headboard, and we can connect it, the bottom part, with the top part. You see the holes coming nicely on the hole, and that's where we want them. On the middle there is 3 holes. There is going to be another 3 screws, so one on the side, one on the middle, another one on the other side. So we can join the middle part. That's going to be the screw with the smaller head. It's only one, and we can secure it, bottom part, with the top part. Here I'm using electric screwdriver. It's a bit faster. You can see all the tools I use in this video in the descriptions if you're interested. So this is the side one. This is just a regular screw connecting the headboard on the side, and on the other side exactly the same. Another just simple screw for the bottom part of the headboard to the top part of the headboard. Here you're gonna have 2 screws. There's 4 different ones and 2 different ones, so we're gonna use those 2 different ones without the marking, and we can secure on the side the headboard bottom and the top part. There it is. Let's lock both parts in place, and exactly the same on the other side. Just place the screw in and lock it all in place. So now we have 3 connections on the middle and 2 on the side. This is the other 4 screws. This is gonna be covering for the tops. So just place the screw. When you feel the resistance, don't go deeper. If you go too deep, you're not gonna be able to push in those nice covers. So just place it in, and you feel resistance from the screw, just stop. You always can go back. It's much harder when you go too deeper and get them out. There it is. That's the 4th one. So those 4 are with the markings, and this is the covering tops. Just nice bling bling to this bed. So you have 4 of these. Just find the right hole and place it in. If you didn't go too deep with the screw, you should be fine here, just to secure them in. 2 of these, exactly the same ones, just screwed up on the top of the headboard sides. And the last one. There it is. Now we can this is a stoppers. This is a stoppers for the bed slats. So there's a screw from under and connecting that small plastic stopper. Is going to be 1 in each corner of the side panels. Secure that in. Electric screwdriver. This small one is so helpful, and the battery lasting forever. Make your job much easier. Okay, we have the mid beam. Can extend it a little bit. There is going to be 2 stoppers on each side. 2 screws, plastic stopper. That's going to stop the bed slats from sliding on the middle. 2 on each side. Just screw from under the mid beam, connecting the plastic stopper from the other side. There it is. Just join them together. And we can position the mid beam. We can place the mid beam on the middle of the bed. In here everything is metal, so it should be nice and firm. So just click it at the front, and exactly the same, extend the mid beam and click it at the back of the bed. There it is. Now we can put the bed slats. You got 3 different options. In this case, we go with the simplest option. So just hook them on the stoppers and slide it all the way. If you're interested in what are the other slats for the IKEA beds, you can find it on the IKEA website. So you got 3 different options. There it is, the stoppers stopping the slats from sliding up and down. Exactly the same here. You clip the stoppers at the front with the first slat, and then we just slide the bed slats on the bed and clip it to the last stopper at the bottom. Nicely clipped at the front, so it's not going to slide anywhere. And there it is, Leirvik IKEA double bed in this case.
And this is IKEA Leirvik bed. I hope you enjoyed. Yes, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel as always. You will make my day, and see you in my next one very, very soon. Have a fantastic day. And cut. Leirvik. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong again.